What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual friend Godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with another video. So it's not gonna be a vlog, it's not gonna be a reading. Today's video is going to be a very much long awaited video. Today is going to be my 2-week wait symptoms. Okay, so I know y'all probably wasn't expecting this. Like, Risa, what? How that happened? When that happened? What's going on? Yeah. Yes, sis is pregnant. I wish I knew how to edit real good and I can like insert it in like right. I wish I could. So I'm actually posting this video in real time. Like, this is not, I'm not like 5 months pregnant. I'm 5 weeks. Okay. But as a lot of you guys know, if you already are not new to my channel, I have had 3 miscarriages. I've had 2 stillborn babies and 1 early on miscarriage, and I've also had a chemical pregnancy. So for me, I felt like I wanted to just document everything, because with my other babies, I really didn't until it was too late. And I figure, like, I don't want to speak anything into existence, but I figure no matter what happens, I want to have this journey. I want to yeah, like this is what I want to share. Like, I want to share everything. I want to share the whole rooted to the tutor, from the top to the bottom, from beginning to the end. So that's what we are going to be doing today. I'm gonna be doing my 2-week wait symptoms. I got everything written down in my journal. I actually just wrote this stuff down because normally I just put everything in my phone. I have the Ovia app. That's the app that I use to track my period. And honestly, for like the last 3 years, I feel like I track every period. I track after my period. I track my ovulation. I track the niggas I've done been intimate with in the last 3 years. I check, like, literally Ovia has all of my information. Like, they got everything. And y'all gotta know I love y'all, because I done turned my fan off for this video, and since it's hot and I'm already running out of breath, so we're gonna go ahead and tap into the video and get started. And I'm gonna tell y'all my 2-week wait symptoms / like how I knew I was pregnant before a positive pregnancy test. Really, I didn't know that I was pregnant before the test. I was actually in denial before the test, but we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so final exam, I passed. Oh, look at this, all my old stuff. Okay, I'm getting a little nauseous because I'm hot. Like, I just kind of want to open my legs, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm on camera. Like, it's just yeah. So this is pretty much how it looks, and it's not even like all the way filled out. This is just like what I was doing throughout the month or whatever. But yeah, so let's start with February. So okay. Yeah. Okay, so my ovulation was supposed to be the 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was supposed to be the 25th through the 2nd of March, right? So like I said, my ovulation was supposed to be the 25th of February through the 2nd of March, right? Now, for the last couple, like, I would say, like, for the last year, I just felt like I couldn't get pregnant. Like, I felt, not that I couldn't get pregnant, but I was taking herbs, I was taking prenatals, like, I was doing all of the things in order to heal my womb. Not necessarily to get pregnant, but to prepare my womb for housing a baby. Okay, so if y'all would like to see like a video on how I helped my fertility, or how I conceived and all of the things, like the herbs that I took and all that kind of stuff, let me know down in the comments. But I think that Ovia had my ovulation wrong, because for me, I am on a 33-day cycle, meaning from the first day of my period to the next period is usually 33 days. So it was usually anywhere between 30 and 33 days. It was never 28 days. But I feel like Ovia was like, it was calculating it to be 28 days, even like, and it was basically saying like whenever I had those extra couple days, those extra 4 or 5 days, that it was like my period was late. But really my cycle was just always between 30 and 33 days. I've always had a very regular period. I've always had the same kind of period. Like my periods have always been on time. And yeah, like it was just kind of like I knew my body like clockwork type of energy. And because I've been pregnant so many times, honestly, I just know my body, period. So the day that I was intimate, I wasn't like, I usually know when I'm about to start ovulating because I have symptoms. Like I pay attention to my body. So I remember like the day previously, like on the 23rd, from the day that I actually like was intimate on the 23rd, I remember feeling like I'm about to ovulate, right? But I didn't think anything of it because I wasn't scheduled to ovulate to the 25th. Mind you, it's the 23rd, and this is a Sunday. So yeah, that was that. I knew that my body was probably preparing for ovulation, but I don't know, like I remember all the previous month thinking like, I don't think Ovia is tracking my ovulation like when it's supposed to. I just didn't think that it was. I could kind of tell like, okay, I'm having cramps or I'm feeling like I'm ovulating, but it say I'm not supposed to be ovulating until next week. So keep in mind, I had already had it in my mind that maybe Ovia was a little bit off for my ovulation. So I end up going over to Dual House on Monday. I'm always off on Mondays. So we had cooked dinner. We had a little bit of wine. And we just had like a date night in the house. This was the 24th of February. So 24th of February, I remember this day like yesterday. We had hella good night. I think I cooked for him like some seafood dip, nachos, and I made him breakfast. Like we just had a whole day. And he had to go to work third shift that night. So we went in the room to take a nap. And you know, we took a nap, we woke up, and we was on that. So after we was done, I remember him putting my legs up. Like he put my legs up in the air and he was like, hold on, I'll be right back. Like, first of all, why do you have to go put, why do you have to put my legs up to go get a towel? So even if it wasn't intentional, it's like it was. I don't know, like I'm not saying it was, but like that's what it felt like. I remember thinking in my head like, why are you putting my legs up? Like this is some shit that I would normally do when I'm trying to get pregnant, but you putting my legs up. Mind you, in the midst of us like baby dancing, he said to me, he was like why you be doing this? Like I be trying to get away from you, but it's like you be hugging me with your legs. Mind you, this in the middle of the act. This before, so this is premeditated because he had already said that like it was on me. Like I just be holding him hostage. But I thought something of it, but I really didn't. But but it stuck out, right? So then like 3 minutes later, when it was that time, we in missionary, my legs is like, like, and you know, he shot it up. He shot the club up. So then after that, he going to go get a towel and he put my legs up. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, you know, and I know that it ain't nothing on me. So what is you going to go get a towel for? So he go get the towel. He come back. He looking around like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, okay, I'm putting my legs down now. Like, come on, let's go. Get in the shower. Let's go. Drop me off at home because you got to go to work. Like, I'm like, let's go. Like, because I didn't want him to be late. So I'm not really thinking, like, too much about nothing. I'm just like, come on, let's go. Like, I'm tired. We done took a nap. We done woke up. We done ate good. I'm ready to go home to my daughter. Like, let's go. So that happened. And then, honestly, literally, like, the next day, the 25th, the first day that I was supposed to start ovulating, I had cramps. So in my mind, I remember thinking like, okay, maybe I'm ovulating now, right? And they say sperm live into you, can stay alive in you for like 5 days. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm ovulating and we just did whatever we did yesterday, like, but I can tell that I'm ovulating now. So I was very aware that by the 25th, maybe I had started ovulating. I don't know, because I feel like I really ovulated the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And you know, the last day of ovulation is usually that day. So I think I ovulated on the 24th. I don't know though. But that's how that went, okay? So my first symptoms right out the bag, like right immediately, I would say my first symptom was, I remember getting a seafood boil. My mama and my brother and them had went out of town. So this is, mind you, my brother's birthday is March 2nd. My brother's birthday March 2nd. My mama's birthday is March 5th. So we was already scheduled to like go out of town. We was already scheduled to go out of town that weekend. So let me see. All right, we was already scheduled to go out of town that weekend. So here we are. It's the 2nd. I had cramps the 25th, the right next day after I was intimate or whatever, right? So that whole week passed and nothing, right? The second week, we coming up on the second week or whatever, right? And on the 6th of February, so let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 10 DPO, 10 days past ovulation. So I mean, I guess I really didn't have any symptoms. I don't know. I don't know if this is really like right, if this is correct. I don't know, but I remember on Friday the 7th. Okay, yeah, this is correct. So on the 6th was when I had basically like my first symptoms or whatever. I had gas. I was hella bloated. Like, I'm talking like my stomach looked so big. Like, I was big, I was bloated, and I was nauseous, right? And I mean, I really didn't think nothing of it. I know everything in Ovia. So even when it's like, it's not my time of the month, or even when I'm not ovulating, if I'm feeling something, I'll still record it, just because I want to be able to look back and be like, okay, well, that happened last month too. Or, you know, this is something similar. So I look for patterns with my body. So I did report that, even though at that time I was not thinking that I was pregnant. I was just reporting it as a symptom. So the 7th came around, and we were already planning to go on a trip for my mom's and Cameron's birthday. Again, Cameron's birthday was March 2nd. My mom's birthday was March 5th. So they had went out of town Friday the 7th of March. But I had to work. I had to work on both Friday and Saturday. So I stayed at home. So I remember Friday night, they had left. I was at home by myself. I remember like wanting to go to my man's house, but he had to work that night. And I was just like, damn, like, I don't want to be at the house by myself. Everybody out of town. Kamaya not here. Like, I remember being like, I want to do something to make myself feel good. So I ended up going to go get a seafood boil. And I think I had got paid that day too. So I went shopping, and then I went to go get a seafood boil. And when I got home, I'm eating the seafood boil, and for some reason it tasted like cinnamon. It was like the flavor of the seafood boil tasted like cinnamon. And of course, maybe they could have used that in the seasoning mix, but like, it was sweet. Like, something about it was grossing me out. The crawfish that I had ordered was like mushy. Like, obviously it wasn't crawfish season yet, so it was just giving like I didn't want it. And I was planning to like take it back the next day when I had got off work, but it didn't work out like that. So Friday the 7th, that night, I literally just like, I had seafood, but it was just like, it wasn't hitting the same. Like, and I remember as I was eating the seafood that I had like little tingles in my belly, and I'm like, I've thought I was pregnant so many times and I had tingles in my belly, but like they wasn't this strong. So it's like, I'm probably not pregnant. I remember, I think I had on these, no, I didn't have on these pajamas, but I'm sitting in this exact spot and I'm just like, I'm eating my food. I felt the twinges and I'm just like, I'm not pregnant. I don't want to get my hopes up. Like, I'm feeling these tingles. I'm feeling these tingles, right? But I let it go. I'm watching my show. I'm chilling. I'm doing me. I'm having a good time. So I end up going to sleep. Saturday comes, I get up, I go to work. You know, everything is cool. Everything is good. I was getting on a bus that night because I was going to meet them in Chicago. I couldn't go with them because I had to work the next day, but I still wanted to come. So Saturday, I noticed at work when I had woke up, getting ready for work, that like I had a real stuffy nose. Like it was like my nose was like dry and like I sounded sick or whatever. I don't know. Like it just felt not constipated. It felt congested and real stuffed up. And it was like I was sneezing. I woke up like shoo, shoo, shoo. Like, and I'm in the house by myself, so I'm just like, okay. I sat up on my bed and I'm just like tired. And I'm like, why am I sneezing? Like, what the heck? Like, did I leave the heat on all night? Is my nose dry? Like, I remember just being confused, but like, again, I logged it in my phone. I also had took my temperature upon wake up, like immediately, because after you ovulate, if you're pregnant, your temperature stay up high instead of like going back down. So I took my temperature as well, and it was at 98.5. So I noted that as well. Then I noticed that like my nose was running and I had a little bit of light cramping at work. Like now I'm actually at work. I'm walking around, I'm taking clients, and I'm noticing like as I'm walking around, as I'm getting more active, I was starting to cramp like down in my uterus area. And because I was cramping so much, it was like I thought I was getting my period. Like I thought I was gonna get my period. And it was like I kept feeling like wet. So I'm like, dang, like I kept running to the bathroom like I think I'm on my period because I'm cramping and my panties feeling wet. Like, am I on my period? But every time I went to the bathroom, it was nothing. Every single time I went to the bathroom, like it was literally nothing. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I'm obviously having PMS. So like I said, I went to the bathroom, I used the bathroom, and I noticed that it was bubbles in my pee. So I got to Googling, like, what do it mean when you have bubbles in your pee? And they just was saying that, like, it could mean that you was holding it too long. And it's just hot from the stream. It's creating bubbles. But then I'm like, I wasn't holding it long. I didn't even have to pee for a long time. Like, why the fuck? So I had bubbles in my pee. But my pee was also, like, bright yellow. Like, greenish almost. It was like a highlighter neon color. And I'm like, my pee used to look like this when I was taking prenatals, like when I was pregnant, but like, why my pee look like that? And I was just like questioning. I'm like, mind y'all, I'm in denial, but I'm like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, I was just irritated because I don't know. And maybe this was a pregnancy symptom, but I was frustrated because it's like, I wanted to be out of town. I was at work. Clients kept coming. I had so much to do because I had to hurry up, go get me some food, go home, pack my bag, and then make it to the bus station, like catch an Uber, make it to the bus station, come back. Like, it was like I had a lot to do, and I was getting on the bus. So it was just like, I don't know. I was frustrated and I had a lot going on. And now that I'm looking back at it, it was definitely a pregnancy symptom. Like, I was in a state of confusion, like, and because I was so confused, it was making me frustrated because I didn't want to get my hopes up thinking that I was pregnant, but also it was like, it was undeniable, kind of, like, it was just something that, like, I felt, and I couldn't explain it. So I get on the bus, I meet my mom and them out of town, and on a bus, like, I'm asleep. Like, I'm knocked the fuck out. And normally, if I'm not in my bed or, like, somewhere I feel safe and comfortable, I can't fall asleep. When I tell y'all, I was on that bus, sleep, for all 2 hours of that bus ride. I was knocked out. I was real sleep, okay? I ate my Chipotle on the bus because I didn't have time to eat it at home. And I was just so hungry. When I tell y'all, I fucked that Chipotle up. And I never finished my Chipotle. yeah, I ate that food up and I went to sleep and I was just good. Like, I was good. So we end up getting to Chicago, and it's crazy because this happened to me before with Rhythm, with one of the babies who was stillborn, and she came at 5 months. But I remember before I had went to Chicago that year, me and Jonathan took a pregnancy test. It said negative, and I'm like, this is God. Like, I know that I'm pregnant. At that time, I knew I was pregnant. I'm like, fuck the pregnancy test. I know I'm pregnant. God must want me to go to Chicago, have a good time, and then I'll find out when I get back. Lo and behold, the same pregnancy test that we took before I went to Chicago a couple years ago, when we got back, that same pregnancy test was in the windowsill and it had 2 lines. And I called Jonathan, like, Jonathan, did you look at the test? Did you look at the test? Like, it's a positive. Blah, 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 blah. I was pregnant in Chicago. I was drinking. I was smoking. I was doing everything. Same thing happened this year. It's like literally like, y'all, it's like we living in like a stuck timeline. That's on some spiritual shit, but I don't know. So it was like, I knew, like, when I was in Chicago, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I think I'm pregnant. I think God is not telling me right now, but I think that after I come home from Chicago, I'm going to be pregnant. I just had that in my mind. Like, I don't know. I wasn't wanting that, but it was like, I felt that. Like, I can't explain it. My spirit had felt it. So, yeah, I had no sensitivity. I didn't really like, it was like I was smelling everything. But I really just wasn't paying attention. Like, when we was in Chicago, I noticed that, like, I don't know, y'all. I was walking, and it was like the cramps that I was getting, I only get those cramps when I'm pregnant. So I knew. It was like, when you walking, well, when I don't know, every time that I've been pregnant, when I get to walking too much, it'd be like a cramp in my side. Like, I just drank a whole bunch of water and started walking. So I had that. I was out in Chicago. My mom and them was in a restaurant. I was outside smoking a blunt. And I noticed, like, I was walking around because I don't just want to be in front of the restaurant smoking, even though it's legal. But it's like, shit, we was downtown. And, yeah, I just didn't want to be all doing that. So I was walking around. I'm hitting my blunt. And then more and more I'm walking, I'm like, God damn, like, that ain't right. Like, that ain't right. Like, I gotta be pregnant. So, yeah, that was that. We went out to eat, and I got literally like a chicken sandwich. Mind y'all, I was a pescatarian, but I got a chicken sandwich, and I wanted jelly and hot sauce on my chicken sandwich. Jelly and hot sauce. And that's not, you wouldn't think that's weird because it's like sweet and spicy, you know, it's something normal. But my mama looked at me, and I looked at my food, and I'm like, yep. And I just got to eating. And, like, it wasn't really a thought, but it was a thought. Like, it was a thought. I'm like, damn, like, I'm eating kind of crazy, and I'm eating good, too. Like, I'm eating all my food. So that night or whatever, everybody ended up going to sleep or whatever, and I'm still up. I took me a couple shots, like, put them in a cup, put me some lemonade in the cup that we got from Harold's Chicken. And I had rolled me a blunt, and I had went to the car. So I'm smoking, I'm taking my little shots by myself, watching YouTube on my phone. And all of a sudden, after my last shot, I got nauseous as fuck. Like, nauseous as fuck, to the point where I'm like, I ain't drink that much. Like, this ain't right. I'm not feeling it. Like, something about it just was not right. I don't know what it was. It wasn't like, it was just like, I'm good on this. So then I went back in the hotel, and I just went to sleep, or at least I tried to, but I was like tossing and turning all night. The next day we driving back home. It's only a 2-hour drive, but I noticed like my legs kept falling asleep. Like, my legs kept falling asleep all day. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, you laying down or you sitting on your leg or you're stuck in the same position for a long time. No, my legs just kept falling asleep. Like, every time I sat down or did anything for an extended period of time, my legs would fall asleep. And I'm like, what? Like, why? Like, why are my legs constantly falling asleep? Like, there has to be a reason for this. And I'm pretty sure it's just like my blood is like pumping more, you know, my circulation is a little bit different. I don't know what it is, but like, I'm telling y'all, my legs, was sleep as fuck. Okay, like they kept falling asleep. I didn't know what was going on. It just felt weird. Like it felt like a pregnancy symptom. And then I was bloated, burping, and I kept falling asleep, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So when we got home, we got home on the 10th. No, we got home Monday the 9th. Did we? No, we got home on Sunday night. We got home Sunday night. And then that next Monday, I was off work, but the kids had to go to school or whatever. So, yeah, Monday I was off. I don't remember. Oh, I was supposed to kick it with my man that day. We had plans to do something. Like, I don't know what we were supposed to do. We didn't end up doing it or whatever. But after he had got out of school, I was supposed to come over there. So all day I was doing my thing like by myself because I was off. I had went to the lake. I had went to go get me some smoke. So like I had just did a bunch of like ripping and running, going to the grocery store, a bunch of different stuff. And I wasn't having no symptoms. I wasn't feeling nothing. Like I was pretty much good. Like everything had subsided. So I had chalked it up to like all of those feelings that I was feeling was probably PMS. And then I was probably going to be getting my period in like 3-4 days. So my period was supposed to come on the 14th. Mind you, right now, it's the 9th. No, it's the 10th. It's the 10th. Monday the 10th. So we got back from Chicago Sunday night on the 9th. The next day, I'm ripping and running. I'm doing errands. I'm running around. And my man was at school. So I had pulled up to the smoke shop. I got me a blunt. And I went in a car. And I went to the lake. And I smoked me a blunt. And something about the blunt, like, I just felt super high. Like, I felt higher than normal. And I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I need to get a pregnancy test today. Like, because I felt so high. Like, I felt so high. And I'm like, I've been smoking since I was like 17 years old. Like, faithfully daily. So it was like, I don't normally get this high. Like, my tolerance is pretty high. This ain't no exotic. Like, I shouldn't be this high. But I was just feeling super high. And I'm like, I need to get a pregnancy test today. So I'm driving and I'm on my way to my man's house. And I'm like, I'm going to get a pregnancy test and I'm going to take it. And I'm going to go to his house and I'm going to take it. But then I got nervous and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, that's crazy to me. So I ended up being on my way to his house without going to go get the pregnancy test. But then me and him end up getting into it. Like, he told me, like, okay, be on your way. So I'm on my way to his house. I get there. I call him like I'm outside. He like, dang, like you didn't say like I'm on the way, which I didn't say I'm on the way. But it's like, you out of school. You told me to be on my way. If you told me to be on my way, I shouldn't have to text back and say, okay, I'm on the way. You said be on the way. I'm on the way. So I end up going over there. I called him. I'm like, hey, I'm outside. He like, dang, I'm like 10-15 minutes away. Can you wait on me? But in the background, I hear him ordering food. Like, not ordering food, but I hear people in the background, like, ordering food. So I'm like, he not 10-15 minutes away. Like, he's still at the place. So at first, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I hung up. But then something in my spirit was like, bitch, this nigga shouldn't have you waiting. Like, you told me to be on my way. Which is probably a pregnancy symptom because, yeah, I was fired up. So I call him back. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna just go home. He like, all right, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home or whatever. I wanted to be so mad at him because I'm like, why the fuck would you, like, why would you do that? So I end up saying I'm gonna just go home. He ended up doing what he was doing. And I went to go get me a pregnancy test. Like, did I? I did. Like, I went. Matter of fact, I didn't. I already had one at home. Or did I go get me a pregnancy test? I want to say I went to go get one. I don't know. I think, no, I didn't. I ended up just going home. But, like, in my mind, I kept telling myself, matter of fact, I tried to go give me a pregnancy test. I tried to go to that Dollar General across the street from Riverside. But, girl, why they end up closing down? Like, the store is no longer there no more. So, I'm like, okay, that must be a sign. I don't need to go get no pregnancy test. Like, it is what it is. Whatever, whatever. So, I end up coming home without the pregnancy test. But I tried to get pregnant plenty different times. So it was like I had pregnancy tests from when I was actually trying to conceive. I had just like, I think I had 3 of them from a couple months ago, and I had used one. It was negative, so I had 2 more in my little drawer. So I got home, I had to pee so bad, but I think my brother was in the bathroom. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my brother is in the bathroom. And it's going to sound so ghetto. But when I tell you I had to pee so bad, and he was in a shower, so it wasn't like, oh, he finna come out in a minute. Like, it was just like, it was God. It was literally God. I kid you not. Because if I would have went to that bathroom without my brother being there, I would have never taken a pregnancy test. So my brother was in the bathroom. I'm in my room, and I'm literally for like 5 minutes just sitting here like, oh my God, he needs to come out the bathroom. And then I look over at the pregnancy test, and I'm like, fuck, like, what if I'm supposed to take this pregnancy test? Like, what if I'm supposed to take this pregnancy test? So when I go to Chipotle, y'all, I be stocking up, okay? Plenty napkins, plenty of them little black spoons and forks. And then you know how they have the little containers that you can put some of the Chipotle sauce in, or the Tabasco sauce. I had took a couple of those with the tops on them, right? Ooh, my body. Godly. But I had took plenty of them, right? My back hurt. I am so sorry. This is just not comfortable for me. So I had took a couple of them, right? Like, I had took a couple of them, like a lot of them. So when I came in the room and I'm sitting here for like 5 minutes just thinking like, dang, like, I really gotta pee. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, she just got the pregnancy test. Girl, I'm like, well, I gotta pee anyway. Like, I might as well. Y'all, mind you, my period is still 4 days away. I kept telling myself, I'm not gonna waste no pregnancy test. I'm not pregnant. If I'm pregnant, I'm gonna know in a couple days when I don't get my period. But mind you, I'm still smoking weed. I'm still getting high. And we had some liquor left from when we went to Chicago. So it's kind of like I'm pouring up. Like, I'm kicking it. Like, I'm doing me. Y'all, I took the pregnancy test in my room. Like, just in my room. Peed in the cup, got the little dropper, did the test, and like, before I even had time to like turn the test over, flip it over, or anything, the test was positive. I didn't record it or anything. Like, I just, the test was fucking positive, y'all. Like, it was so positive, and it was positive fast, like days before my period. Mind you, that has never happened. All my pregnancies, I didn't find out till I missed my period. But this time, that pregnancy test came back quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? Mind you, I still haven't missed my period yet. I still have not missed my period yet. It's the 10th of February that I got my first positive, right? I didn't have any more symptoms them next couple days, and if I did, I didn't record them. But on 3/13, I had vivid dreams. I could not sleep. I had really bad pregnancy insomnia. Like, I was up all night looking at pregnancy stuff, like looking at TikTok videos, pregnancy after miscarriage. Like, I was just up all night and I could not sleep. I had dry mouth. I still had bubbles in my pee. And I noticed, like, down in my, like, panties, I was just sweaty and, like, wet. On 3/14, I noticed that, like, I was randomly, like, rocking myself to sleep. Mind y'all, I don't do that. That's not something that I do. But 3/14, I found myself, like, rocking myself to go to sleep, like, trying to soothe myself. And in my mind, I was like, this baby is gonna, like, being rocked to sleep. Like, it was kind of like, I could tell that was a symptom for me. Like, even though it's like, it's a different kind of symptom, it was still a symptom for me. 316, so nothing on 315. 316, I said that I had lightning crotch and I wasn't tired, which confused me because every other pregnancy that I've had, I've slept all day. This time I have so much energy. Like, I'm always up, I'm always doing something, I'm always up. Basically, I was having insomnia, so it's like I wasn't sleeping, but I'm up. Like, I'm up all day at work and then I'm up all night, but I wasn't tired. 317, I noticed that I had pregnancy burn. Okay, so 314 was the day that I officially missed my period. That was the day that I started rocking myself to sleep. And it's probably because I had anxiety because my period didn't come. But yeah, I noticed that I had pregnancy brain and I was losing everything. Like, I lost, like, I could put something down and then I don't know where it is 2 minutes later. Like, literally, my pregnancy brain was so bad. I have really itchy breasts. Like, they were painful. They're still painful. But I noticed that they were, like, itching, like, from growing or, like, getting bigger. My skin and stuff, like, it was just itchy. My scent, my underarms, my down there area, like, it was like the scent was just stronger. Like, and it's not like I stink, but it's like, you know, like the smell you have when you're ovulating. It's like I got that smell, but like all the time. Like, my pheromones are just very strong. And like, my must is like, it's crazy because like, I'm not a musty person. Like, I don't just be out here stinking, right? But like, it's like the deodorant wasn't working. I don't know what it is, but like, maybe it's just the pregnancy hormones. But yeah, it was bad. 319, I noticed I had a lot of back pain while I was working, like certain positions and certain things that I was doing, because I am an esthetician and I am a wax specialist, so I'm constantly like doing the same motion over and over. And I noticed that my back was really hurting for a while, like for a whole shift. I couldn't get comfortable. As y'all can see, I'm laying down right now. I just could not get comfortable. I didn't feel good. And it was like, it was really kind of like settling in for me, like what was happening. And then the last thing that I noted, which was today, which is 323, I noticed that I had really painful saliva glands. Like, I bought some lemon heads today. And if y'all know, lemon heads is like real sour, little hard candies like this right here. So I was eating the lemon heads, and like for a whole hour after I ate the lemon heads, it was like my saliva glands was producing more saliva, and it was painful. It was like, I don't know, I can't even explain it, but it hurt so bad that I'm like, this is a symptom. I need to do this video. So if y'all was wondering what kind of like prompted the video, it was them dang on saliva glands. They hurt real bad, and I know it's a symptom. I can't prove it, but it feel like it. So I definitely wanted to note that. But yeah, y'all, I've been going through it, okay? I've watched a lot of 2-week wait videos, and none of them have been 40 minutes. Okay, none of them have been 40 minutes, but I'm very long-winded. I talk a lot. I talk in paragraphs. So that's just, it is what it is. Despite whatever kind of happens throughout the pregnancy, I am still going to share everything. We're not going to speak anything negative into existence, but I just want y'all to know that I will be sharing a journey with y'all. I ask that y'all keep any negativity or any scared thoughts to yourself. Do not put any fear into my pregnancy. It's okay if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, leave that in the comment section down below. Other than that, just leave support, leave kind words. If you are a mother who's miscarried or a mother who suffered with PCOS, a hard time getting pregnant, infertility, or any of the things, also leave that in the comment section below, because I'm pretty sure another mom or somebody else in the comment section might have some advice to give you or some encouraging words. But other than that, that's it, y'all. Baby dust to y'all. You know, I'm sending a whole bunch of pregnancy juju to y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share it on all your other social medias. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.